Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sean McGovern. I'm Sandra's significant other, and she has left us for the week to join Mega Camp. She just got done with the what was it, Taylor Hunt's
Momward.
Momward event, and Mega Camp, the CEO Summit starts this afternoon, and then the actual event starts tomorrow. What she wanted Ashley Biggins and I to do today is go over the five biggest takeaways that you've had thus far from either being in the Legacy Collaborative or being on these calls every week. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Miss Ashley Biggins.
Awesome. My name is Ashley Biggins. I am with KW Valentine. I have been a part of the Legacy Collaborative since the very beginning. So Sandra and I worked together. She coached me through some real estate at the brokerage that we were previously at. And then also I had the opportunity to serve her as her assistant for a short time as well. And then when the birth of the Legacy Collaborative happened, I just caught on to the vision and got super excited and have been a part of this ever since. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to see the growth that's already come out of the group. So one thing that I love so much about the Legacy Collaborative is that it's not just a brokerage specific community. And I think that that allows us to really dive in and share like industry wide best practices and get different perspectives from people. Also, this group isn't just for agents, it's for anybody that's a part of the real estate industry. So I've really seen how cool it is to be able to partner with multiple lenders and different vendors and things like that. And then even, Sandra's connections with other coaches and getting those different perspectives has been super helpful as well. So I'm a nerd, so I wrote down a list of things that have really been helpful for me. And I'm sure, Sean, you could add to probably every single one of these categories. But number one of my biggest takeaways is the relationships that inspire and support one another. I think that this group has definitely, well, I know, not think, because we don't think, we know, has created a space for people to make lasting connections, not just friendships, but in the industry, in real estate industry as well, which can help you as you're trying to navigate all the nuances. There's nothing simple about real estate, and everybody brings a different set of strengths to the table. And so we get to lean on each other and collaborate with one another, which is hence the name Legacy Collaborative. I know from just getting on the different calls, people like Alice Daly has inspired me tremendously just to start to create new tables. So creating a space and relationships in an area that I know I have a strength in, and that's just wanting to gather and host. And so being able to do that and allowing that to be part of lead generation, but doing it from a pure heart of just wanting to love on others and build relationships. And then also, we've had speakers like Nicole McAllister. She's out of the Valentine office with Keller Williams as well. And I've learned from her just to unapologetically be myself and to embrace being a business owner and a mom. And then authentically sharing both of those things, not having to choose one or the other. So, Sean, did you have anything that you wanted to add as far as like relationships and support?
Well, I think that's, what the whole basis of this entire collaborative is just really connecting people. And Sandra's been such a great connector of people over the years. And just to see the reach, I mean, we just surpassed 400 members in just a few short months of this being born. And so I'm just really excited to see the direction that's going to head and see the exponential impact that this group's going to have.
I agree with that 100%. I think the one thing that I love the most is no matter where you are in your journey, like in real estate, there's somebody in this group that has either already been there or is heading in that direction. And so we have such a wide range of people from the new agent to the millionaire real estate agent that you get to lean on. And it's not about competition, it truly is about collaboration. So that's definitely been one of the top things that I've gotten from this group so far. So, number two is game changing skills, systems, and industry insight. And as far as this topic is concerned, I mean, Sandra has been such an incredible resource with the amount of people that she knows that we get all kinds of different perspectives, industry insight, specific trainings, things like that. And you guys, if you're a part of the Legacy Collaborative, that is a free resource. And I don't think people see the value in that. Now, Sandra has incredible opportunities to do one on one coaching, and I'm going to touch on that here in a minute. But guys, we have a resource at our fingertips just because we knew somebody that introduced us to the Legacy Collaborative. And if you're a part of the Legacy Collaborative, you get the opportunity to share it with others as well. Sandra has left this as an open group for people that are in alignment with the values of the group to come in here and to support one another. And so that's been huge. Also, a couple of things that I've gotten just very specific out of this group is, and these are such tiny little things, but they have literally changed my business, is just truly implementing things like calendar planning that's actually tied to a 411. We spoke about that this morning on the 8:30 call, but if you've never heard of the term 411 before, Sean, I'm sure you use this as well. It's where you get to take your big monster goals and you get to break them down into bite-sized pieces so that you can align the actions that you're doing on a daily, weekly, monthly, etc. basis. You can align your calendar to support what those goals are going to look like and how you're going to achieve them long term. So that's something that I've gained from just plugging into coaching and being a part of the Legacy Collaborative. Also, our weekly Legion Power Up Thursdays, those have stretched me so much. It's really cool that we are literally in so many other countries, we're in so many other areas. We're not just a Charlotte group. And so there are people all over the place that are getting together and able to pour into each other and do Power Up Thursday or whatever day it is that they're meeting with a group of agents and stretch each other to do Legion. So that's been huge for me. That's a non-negotiable on my calendar. If you guys haven't made it out to that, I highly recommend. I know we have a couple of locations here in the Charlotte, Fort Mill area. And then if you're not in Charlotte or Fort Mill, reach out to some of the other agents that may be in your area. And if it's not already set up, I encourage you to set that up as well. Well, Sean, did you have anything that you wanted to add as far as like skills or systems or things that you're implementing?
I mean, that list is infinite. That's one thing I love about this industry is just it's constant learning. I've been doing this. This is my 19th year, and I get excited now when something comes up in a transaction that I haven't come across yet. But the systems and tools are constantly evolving, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Somebody's already invented the wheel, and somebody has already gone down that path. So just having that collaboration and 400 people. I mean, I want to reiterate that. That's amazing. That's more agents than we had at Sandra's previous brokerage that she was in leadership at. And it's climbing. I think her goal is 20,000 in 5 years. So we're well on our way.
Oh, we absolutely are. Yeah. And the cool thing is, like you said, with 400 people, that's a variety of perspectives. And you get to see there's not one right way to do this. So
No.
if what you're doing isn't working for you, lean into somebody who may be doing it differently and get a different perspective. So I love that. Absolutely. Number 3 is the accountability that moves the needle. And I think that that's what this group is all about, not just collaboration, but accountability. And so for me, Monday morning 8:30 a.m. huddles. We hop on there. It's on the same Zoom link every Monday morning, and it's open to anyone. You can hop on that Zoom, and we go through our gratitude, we go through our wins, and we go through what our goals are for the week ahead. And so it's really fun when you get on the next Monday and you can share your wins based on what your goals were for the previous week. And then also just sharing your gratitude. So that's been good. And then for me personally, the one-on-one coaching with Sandra has been absolutely transformative for my business. It has held me accountable. It's kept me focused. It has given me different perspectives on how to approach things within my business. And really, I said this to someone the other day when they were asking me what coaching with Sandra looked like. And I said, it kind of massages my brain. It gets me in this mindset of seeing things from a different perspective, and it gets my creative juices flowing a little bit better as well, but also with such a focus attached to it. Because we get creative and we get so excited, shiny object type mindset where oh, that's working for that person, I'm going to go do that, and then 5 minutes later you hear the next thing, you're like, oh, well, I'm going to go do that too. And so Sandra brings this level of accountability where she's like, okay, wait a minute, what are those long-term goals that you wanted? Is this going to get you there? And just helps kind of keep things moving. And she truly, the one thing that makes it so different than other coaching programs is that she is a true business coach, but she looks at this in a holistic way. It's not just business. She's looking at you as a person and personalizing it based on that. So, Sean, do you have anything about accountability?
I live with her, so I've got accountability 24/7, whether I want it or not. And I will say this: it's funny because we used to have back when There's a add-on program, Adobe, that sunsetted, but on your mykw.kw.com, it used to pull up reports on your home screen. And 3 months after we started dating, I had my first month where I closed over $1 million. And I sent her a text message and circled it, and I said, the impact you had after 90 days. And I went on from that point forward. I mean, had, I think, 18 months straight with closing over $1 million every month. And just that level of accountability with somebody it's incredible what that can do for you.
Absolutely. I think accountability pushes you out of your comfort zone too. And not just working with Sandra, but this group as a whole, as we continue to work with one another, whether it's in the setting of Power Up Thursday or picking up the phone and calling someone when you need to pick me up. I think it's just such a cool opportunity to push you out of your comfort zone. Tiny little story here. We were at a Power Up Thursday, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and I was sitting across the table from Britt Olson, and she and I were talking about, the different lead gen opportunities. And I kept sitting there and I'm like, I have this referral from someone. It's going to be over $1 million. And I've had like literally conversations with clients that are going to purchase a $4 million house. So it's not like this is completely out of my comfort zone at this point. I've had these conversations, but for whatever reason, I was getting in my own way. And she goes, just call him. And I'm like, well, it's like barely a warm lead. Like she told me to tell him that so and so said to call him that used to work at Fox and Hound. And I'm like, so it's like he may know I'm calling, he may not. So I don't want to be some like weirdo, just to call him. And I did. And just that proximity really pushed me out of my comfort zone. And I picked up the phone and I called him. I have a new potential client because of it. And it opened up an opportunity for a potential commercial deal as well. And I'm sitting there sweating. So that's the level of accountability that comes out of the proximity of being around other people with no competition, which is really cool. All right, so the next one is going to be mindset and leadership growth, which is perfect segue into that. And so I know for me, being a part of the Legacy Collaborative, I've gained confidence as an agent, also as a leader. I can feel myself just growing day to day through our Monday 1 p.m. calls, getting the mindset from people like Diana Kokoska. I don't think people understand what an honor that was to have her on the call. The connections that Sandra has, and I mean, that's a value add in and of itself, like we've already mentioned, but having people like that on these calls truly is amazing, and it gives you a new perspective. One thing I took from her call, was that last week? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so one thing I took from her call was she said, your creativity shuts off when you're in a mindset of frustration. And I'm like, okay. And she said, essentially get curious or get fascinated with
Mhm.
whatever it is that you may be frustrated with. And so I took that into this week, and there have been plenty of situations in life that you could say are frustrating, but there's life and death and the power of the tongue. And so I'm working on changing that mindset to being fascinated with whatever that is. And so that's just one of the many things that I've taken from the weeks of having these amazing calls. I'll say that serving on the vision team has definitely stretched me as well. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of you guys don't even realize is going on. And it's just a team of people getting together with you in mind, putting things together to serve you guys at the highest level. And so I'm super grateful to be a part of that. And I'm super grateful for the event that's coming up in September as well. So if you guys have not yet marked your calendars for the weekend of the 19th and the 20th, I believe, make sure you do that. And if you need the link for the ticket, let us know and somebody can get that to you. There's going to be an amazing event put together, and Alice Daly is actually going to be there speaking, and we're going to really be setting up the next year. So it's going to be really awesome. And then I wrote this down. I said that one of my biggest limiting beliefs that I've overcome as I've been a part of the Legacy Collaborative has been to just do it, to stop waiting until I'm ready. I've been in this industry just over 2 years, and I think I had analysis paralysis for a little while when I got started, where I was always getting ready to get ready. And now, just leaning into the leaders that are a part of this group has really helped me just change my mindset. Nobody else is going to pay my bills, and nobody else is going to do the work but me. So I have to go out there and stop worrying about what other people think of me and just do it. And if I do it with my hair on fire and I mess up a couple times, I'm going to learn an awesome, thing on the other side of that that I can apply later. And I have a group of people behind me to support me through that. So I'm super grateful for that. Sean, do you have anything on mindset?
Oh, I mean, I love just that morning huddle that you talked about earlier. That's something that I need to get back to. I used to do morning huddles every morning with my huddle with my team from Wilmington. We'd have a huddle at 8:30. But just sharing that gratitude in the morning, I think that's huge. Y'all don't realize the impact that gratitude and the first thing in the morning has on your mindset and your motivation. My alarm now every day says, Carpe diem, what are you grateful for today? So just waking up and having that first thing in your mind, I think it's great that y'all do it, once a week. I'd love to see something every day. That's something we can talk about in the future.
Yeah, I think that would be fantastic. Absolutely. And then last but not least, collaboration, the lasting impact of this group. I know that we've already touched on collaboration quite a bit, but this group is already having a lasting impact on businesses. And that's really that legacy piece of the Legacy Collaborative. The relationships that you're able to build with vendors and coaches and lenders. I mean, we're getting connected with people that we may not have ever known otherwise. I mean, for instance, Lucy out of Dubai. I mean, what an incredible human being and what a great resource. And she brings so much to the table just being a part of this. I mean, that's just one of many. But my point in bringing her up is she's in Dubai. How would I ever even possibly know her without being connected to something like this? So that is definitely something that has been a game changer for me. And just really, this has just been such a great way to just encourage others. So, yeah.
Exponential impact.
I agree with that. Absolutely. So we wanted to open it up too to everyone else. We'd love to hear what you have gotten out of this, whether it's one or five things that are your takeaways in this group or anything that you want to add to what we have shared. But what is maybe a mindset shift or something that's moving the needle forward for you guys?
I'll go ahead and share. And sorry that I'm not turning on my camera. Um, but that actually comes to my point. The reason I don't have my camera on is because I'm a hot mess, but I am still enjoying this conversation and I've been able to plug into so many of the talking, no, not talking, but presenters without adding too much to my plate. That means like driving to a place, paying for a ticket, doing this, doing that. Like we're already so busy and sometimes it's very hard for me to plug into things. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it overcomplicates things for me, right? So I really appreciate being able to do this kind of stuff without adding so much to my plate because what we get out of it is incredible. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that we had oh my God, what was her name? I cannot remember her name. I need to be better at remember people's name. You'll probably remember when I say this, Ashley. Panic. Pivot, don't panic.
Yes, was that Nicole?
I think it was Nicole. Yes, yes. Just learning from other agents that have been through it. I mean, like Sean says, it doesn't matter how many years of experience you have, you're always going to come across something new, but being able to see how somebody else has navigated it and that fellowship that exists among us, that I can honestly say I do not feel worried to reach out to any of the people because I know that they're going to assist you with open arms. Sean being a perfect example of that. Just being able to rely on a community of people that they don't gatekeep what's working and what's not working because sometimes we need to hear about those failures as well. So I appreciate all of that. I think it's been great. I also appreciate being able to talk about the collaborative with other agents from different brokerages and say, hey, this is something for all of us. Come be a part of it. It doesn't matter where you are. So truly grateful for all those opportunities. I personally benefit from Sandra's coaching and I hope to be one of her elite coaches soon. So definitely there's so many free things that you can plug into already. We just have to put them on our calendar.
Yeah.
So good, Pamela. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share?
All the same feedback. Just Sandra, when I first met Sandra about 90 days ago, I was just starting here at Movement after 10 years somewhere else, but didn't quite understand it at first, but I wasn't quite ready. It was like she was ready for me, but I wasn't ready for her. It took a couple months for me to kind of allow the brain to settle a little bit, but plugging into this group has made all the difference in that timeline for me. Just like everyone has said, just being able to be almost like in a safe space of other like really excellent professionals and, just good-hearted human beings at the same time. So, but just as you mentioned too, the resources, like listening to Diana Kokoska last week and finding out her story that she actually coached my CEO, Casey Crawford. So,
Yep.
wow. But yeah, I'm so excited just to tell people about it because of the impact it's made and because of the relationships I've established with you guys, with Sandra, with Sean. So, it feels safe. It feels inviting. It feels warm. And obviously, just like you said, that taking away that anxiety and that stress, that's going to expand our creativity with one another, within our own businesses. And, just being able to talk to everyone on just a collaborative level, like the competition factor is just not even there. It's not even a factor. So when that falls away and I realized like, wow, there's so much rich resource here, so many, good-hearted human beings, it's really been pretty life-changing for me so far. And I also hope to be an elite coachee sometime soon, sooner rather than later, because sooner means that I've hit my production goals. So thank you all for your contributions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. My biggest thing is just doing more social media, trying to get more of a
You've been
presence.
crushing it, Jeff.
I've been trying to. Miss a few days, of course, like I said, sometimes the rain and all, I don't leave the house, but try to get out there and do something at least every day to kind of put something up and have some broker opens and things. I got a lot of stuff in the hole still pulling from.
Go for it, man. You're crushing it, dude. Perception is reality.
Well, I mean, like I said, I hadn't really got anything out of it yet, but I mean, it takes
Right, man.
time.
You're doing
Takes
it.
time.
You're planting the seeds.
Consistency.
Exactly.
And you are creative. I love it.
And you're funny too, and people love the humor part,
It's relatable.
Yeah, you
I
get
did
people to like
did y'all see the YouTube video I posted the other day on the shooting?
Yeah,
Did you?
that was good.
So I was trying to do, I mean, I say, I don't know if anybody wants to watch that or not, but I figured put something together. It's what I know.
Well, and that's how you connect with people. I mean,
Yeah.
you're down in the area where that's going to appeal to a lot of folks.
And people want to work with you. They don't want to work with a Canva graphic on Facebook. They want to know the heart of the person that they're going to work with, and that builds trust. And so that's awesome.
Well, what happened to the Canva KW stuff? Has that come yet, or
Third quarter.
Yep,
It's coming at the end of this quarter.
okay?
So they're probably going to announce it at Mega Camp.
I got you.
Usually what happens. We'll have access to it this week, probably.
exciting.
That'd be good.
I wanted to read something that we went over. We had a huge vision team meeting about a month ago. And for those that don't even quite understand what the Legacy Collaborative is, I just wanted to throw this out there because, you're getting to hear the heart of people that are a part of this and, stories and takeaways and things like that. But Sandra put this together, and I feel like this really just truly encompasses what this actually means. It says, we believe bigger. We wake up with purpose. We are made for more, to serve, to lead, and to multiply impact. Every moment is a decision. We choose alignment, excellence, and joy. Building legacy is in our DNA. We create opportunities, not excuses. Energy flows where intention goes. There it is, Sean. We lead with love, speak with courage, and take action in faith. Leadership is who we are. We elevate, empower, and ignite belief in everyone we meet. In this community, we bring our whole selves, authentic, brave, grounded in truth. Each of us was chosen. Our gifts are needed. Our presence matters. Vision guides us. We see beyond what is and live into what's possible. Every interaction is an opportunity to serve deeply and leave people better. Belief is our anchor. We believe in ourselves, we believe in each other, and we believe in miracles. Intention drives impact. We move with clarity, confidence, and grace. Growth is our lifestyle. We invest in ourselves and each other daily. Generosity is our language. We give value, love, time, and truth. Everything we do reflects our values: faith, family, freedom, connection, growth. Right now is the moment. We are the ones. This is the season, and we believe bigger together. And I thought that was just a really great thing to share, just about the heart of who the Legacy Collaborative is. And that's each and every one of us.
Love that.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? No? Well, guys, it is 1:34. This is going to be an amazing playback, I believe, just for people that maybe don't know who the Legacy Collaborative is or what the benefits of being a part of it is. I am so grateful for each of you guys. I know that each of you have touched me in some way or has helped me or stretched me in some way. So I'm forever grateful.
Likewise.
Grateful for all y'all.
Awesome.
Y'all have a great rest of the day.
You as well. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.